Hey, what's up, everybody? RPM with you. DayTradingRadio.com, and we're doing a little tech update for you here. We've made some recent changes, actually just experimenting with the members side of things for DayTradingRadio.com premium members, trying to change some of the layouts and just get an idea of what people like and what people don't like. Haven't made any major changes really in a couple of years, so we appreciate your feedback. But let me just give everyone a shot here, screenshot of what we expect you to see when you go into the members section and what you should not see. So at least everyone's on the same page. I believe some of the issues that we're having is actually browser cache on certain browsers, and that's the reason why you're not seeing these new buttons that we have enabled. And I'm going to show you first what you should see, and then I'll show you how it's supposed to operate and the idea and the theory behind what we're trying to get at. And then you guys can decide whether or not you like the new changes or not and whatnot. First, we want to get you on the same page so that we're definitely allowing you to see, or getting your browser to see, all the changes that we made, and then you can try them out. So of course we're talking about DayTradingRadio.com. So DayTradingRadio.com, like this. Of course, and we pull it up. All right, and of course this is the main page for those out there that have not viewed the site. And I'm using Google Chrome, but all the browsers certainly should work and function correctly, and that's our goal, to make sure that we have 100% browser compatibility. It's not always easy, but it definitely can become an issue because all browsers do behave and operate differently. So I'm going to go ahead and log in as RPM, as of course my username here, and I'm going to mute the video or pause the video. And this right now is the way the site should look, and this is as of 4:30 on Tuesday, the 1st of November, and tonight we plan on making some more changes. But basically your shout, mix, live trade alerts box is not showing over here anymore. It's supposed to be like that. Hang on just a minute, please. So it is not showing over here, and that is the intention. We have made the video, as you can see, as you log in. The video is quite larger. We're going to clean up some of the actual views on here, so it looks a little bit better. But functionality wise, we should actually have a larger video screen, as you can see. And then you have these buttons over here, which may actually change in actual shape and form, but the same idea and the functionality is going to be there. Trader View, let me show you what that does. Trader View actually opens up a separate trimmed window. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pause this as well so you don't have to listen to the video, but a separate trimmed window right here, and you have your live trader alerts box that pops up over here, and your larger pop-out video right here. And this you would be able to move around, of course, along with the chat room. So I would open up the chat room like this. I'm not going to be able to get logged in because I'm already logged in on the other system. I'll go ahead and log in as number 2. All right, so then you could close this screen here. And then in theory, you could have this over here, and then you could take, and if you wanted to, put your chat room over on the right hand side if you wanted, or rearrange these items however you want. And of course the video would be right there, and there it is. So that's kind of the theory. You'd get the live trade alerts right here when they actually take place. Of course you'll get them as well in the chat room, and that's kind of the idea of doing it that way. Now let me go ahead and close these out. I'm going to go back to DayTradingRadio.com. The other way that you could view the site and operate the site, and there's always different people have different needs for how they want to do it. But the other way you would want to do it would be you would come in here and you would hit video only, and that would pop out the video in a pop-out window like this, okay? And then you would hit live trade alerts, and live trade alerts will pop out the live trade alerts in another box. You can pause the of course you can pause them, and then you would have them like this. Now what you would want to do is you'd want to open up the chat room as well, so you could have 3 separate boxes if you want it. If you didn't want the live trade alerts and you just wanted to watch for them in the chat room when they occurred in red, when Johnny posts his trades, you could do that. Or you could actually have the live trade alerts box open like this, okay? You can also drag your windows and make the video larger, any size you want. put it on your favorite screen, however you want to do that. All right. You could do the same thing with Live Trade Alerts box, although it's really formatted to a certain size that it wouldn't really matter. Of course, you can do that with the chat room, and you always have been able to do that as well. So those are some of the ideas that we're experimenting with at Day Trading Radio instead of you being locked into the page. Like it used to be once you log in as a member. Those are some of the ideas. We plan on filling up this over here with some more buttons and stuff, and of course you'd enjoy the larger video that you see here as well. Portfolio may be a pop out at some point or drop down to show you what's currently going on with the portfolio, and then all the updates and blog entries and everything that go all the way back to whenever. But this is the idea. This is what we're trying to get at with the larger video screen. We remove the Live Trade Alerts box, and I think a lot of you may actually enjoy this mode right here, which allows you to run it just like that. Give it a try. For those that are not premium members and you are basically just looking at the front page of the website as such, you also have the option of video only, which is this button right here, and we encourage people to use this. If you're a normal daytradingradio.com listener and viewer and you really don't look at too many of the things on the site after 2 or 3 times a day or whatnot, and you really get most of your enjoyment from Day Trading Radio from the video, we encourage you to use the video pop out. It'll pop out like this, and you can close the regular site, and then you'll have Day Trading Radio feeding directly from the live stream servers, and it will branch over and go to that. I'm going to go ahead and pause it so you don't hear it on the video here, and then you can of course drag it to any size that you feel happy with. So with that, I'm RPM for this daytradingradio.com tech website development update. And thanks for being members. And if you're not a member of daytradingradio.com, please give us a try. Thanks. RPM out.